Hey, what's up, guys? My name is JC. I am Wrong the Strong, and today's a special day. Today is my birthday. January 6, 1977. That's when I was born. Today, I am 49 years old. Yep. I know I look way younger. I will be traveling 4 hours up to the Kingman State Prison to celebrate my birthday. I know, it's crazy, right? A lot of people told me I'm crazy for going to prison on my birthday. But this is the thing that most people don't realize is that for 17 years, I spent every birthday by myself. You know, I wasn't one of the lucky guys that got visits. I wasn't one of the lucky guys got money sent, you know. My sisters did what they could. You know, they had their lives going on and everything. So they did what they could, you know. So I spent them alone, man. I spent them alone. And to me, this is a gift. This is a gift to be able to go and spend my birthday with 200 men, because that's the amount of men that signed up for the class. It's gonna be a 4-hour presentation. It's not really a class. I'll introduce myself. I'll show a couple videos telling my story, from the Narco Neverland to my powerlifting events to the studio to filming with Netflix now, and just everything that's going on, you know, because 8 years ago I was sitting in that chair just like them. I think that's one of the biggest gifts I feel that was given to me, is that I get to use my story, my pain, everything that I went through to be able to God has managed to turn my pain into a classroom, and I am the professor. I get to teach. You know, some days it's hard for me to believe that I'm living this life. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Some days I feel like I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be right back in prison. Like it was just all a dream. But it's not. You know, it's not. And I pat myself in the back because I've done a lot of work on myself, a lot. I've stayed disciplined. I've made choices that needed to be made in order for me to become a better person, you know, from drinking to smoking to just a lot of stuff that growing up was kind of normalized in my life, and I had to make it unnormal. I had to stop. I had to stop drinking. I had to stop doing a lot of things because I was not a good person when I was high, drunk, a liar, a cheater, you know, all those good things. I wanted to change, guys. I wanted to change for me. I wanted to change for my kids, just my family, you know. I wanted to show them that I could be just a better person. I'm not a bad person, but I could be a better person. And I tell this to everybody. Nobody's broken. Nobody's a bad person. We're just undisciplined in certain areas of our lives. That's all it is. I don't believe that people are broken. I believe that there's an identity crisis. You know, a lot of people are lost. They don't know who they are. They don't have the tools. And that's why I do what I do. You know, that's why I work in the prisons on Christmas. I work in the prisons on New Year's. I work in the prisons on my birthday, Thanksgiving, because I know what it is to be in there on the holidays. I know what it is to get a sack lunch and sit there and kind of just wonder what everybody else is doing in the world. I know how that feels. And if I could provide a 4-hour window of hope for some of these guys that are living the same kind of life that I lived when I was in there, you know, so be it. One thing is for sure is that I'm going in there on a mission. And by the time I leave, I will have those men thinking about their future. I will have those men thinking about how they're doing their time. Because, you know, everybody celebrates freedom, but this is the thing. Freedom without structure and without a plan is a death sentence. You're a dead man walking. Because guess what? When you come home, there is no control movement no more. There is no warden. There is no CO. There is no locked doors. There isn't a lot of things. The other day I was at a prison yard. I'm not gonna say which one. And the guard, he walked through the rocks, and I went all the way around. And he's like, "Oh, you're institutionalized. You don't walk through the things." And I said, "No, it's that I got brand new Nikes on." I don't want to get them dirty. But no, I if you want to call it that, institutionalized, so be it. I don't call it institutionalized. I call it following the rules. Okay? Yeah, I don't cut through grass. I don't take shortcuts. I walk all the way around where the sidewalk's at. That's where I walk. And the reason why I do that is like I've told you guys in the past, I had to teach myself how to be a law-abiding citizen. I had to teach myself from scratch to not do stuff that wasn't right. Minor stuff, crossing the street, not making the left turn when you can't. All that stuff I had to teach myself, and I did it to be able to train myself to do the right thing. So, it's what I teach now, man. I believe that everybody could go into training, everybody could go into boot camp, everybody could learn new tools, hobbies, everything. I know for a fact today I am a completely different man even yesterday. I tell you the truth. Every day I'm chipping away of something personal or something from my past. I'm always writing on my journal, always kind of, I guess you could say, studying myself. Triggers. I've noticed that these past couple of months, my anger is not as bad no more. My patience is up there now. Even having that blower, the DUI blower in my car, has taught me so much, because I was telling my buddy, you're so lucky that you just jump in your car, you turn it on, and you leave. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, look, for the past couple of years, I sit in my car, I have to press the button since it has a camera and everything. I have to sit there for like almost 10 minutes before I can go anywhere, before my even camera starts on. So that has taught me so much patience. Being drug tested by the feds for 5 years every week, that taught me something. It taught me to be sober. You see, most of us are not bad people. There's some people that need to be in jail. But there's a lot of us that just have bad habits or just were never taught. And that's why I do what I do, and I do it from my heart, man. I do it from my soul. I don't get paid for this. This is all my time. I do it because I wish someone would have done it for me. Same thing with the juveniles at the juvenile prison. The warden called me yesterday. He was like, man, ever since you finished the program, you left, these kids have been going crazy. Fights, knives, all kinds of stuff. And I told him, I was like, the only way I'll go back is if you provide a classroom setting. That means every other day in a classroom in the morning, not a motivational talk on Sunday. No. Every day, because those boys need to learn life skills. They need to let that emotion out. They need time, a minimum of 2 hours with me every other day. So we decided on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. to start working with the boys. We start doing that next week again. The juveniles, those kids, they're at the top of my list. We have a lot of these kids that are doing 15, 17. They're doing big stretches, man. And it's because they were guided by the wrong people on the streets. And guess what? As soon as they hit that adult prison yard, there's going to be more mentors there for them if we don't step in. It's why I take my job serious. It's why I do what I do. I believe that one person can change the trajectory of a lot of things. This world, a lot of things. But there's a lot of people that sit back and they're just happy they made it, and I'm happy I made it, but I'm not done yet. I have to go back and get whoever I can and bring them out with me. Hey, my name is JC. I am Wrong to Strong. Súbanse a la Suburban, because we're about to take a ride.